Pondexter, Maya Moore. I mean,
Yeah,
she's
good
considered
one.
my GOAT.
Yeah.
That's one of the players
Hmm.
that I started seeing. I was watching basketball during that time,
Yeah.
during her UConn days. 4-time WNBA championship with the Minnesota Lynx. 1-time MVP, league MVP, sorry, 2 times final MVP, 2-time championship with UConn, and 6-time WNBA All First Team. She's one of the most decorated WNBA players of all time. Did all that in 8 seasons.
Yeah.
So she's one of the winningest player. Left her peak to help fight for social justice,
Hmm.
which is something we rarely
Yeah.
see from
Yeah.
someone who's really at their peak. 4-time championship champion in just 8 years, and she still had that team, that core team, to continue playing with her. Um, Maya Moore. And Cappy, 2-time WNBA championship with the Phoenix Mercury, was the MVP in '07.
And she won twice with them.
Yeah, she won
Oh,
twice.
wow.
In '09, DT was the
Yeah.
MVP, and in '07, Cappy was the MVP. I think that was only her second year, and she was MVP of the
Yeah,
finals.
wow.
I probably one of the best one-on-one players ever,
Yeah.
and
Because
7-time All-Star.
Yeah, because you talk about 2009, her winning a championship there. That next season, she was with the Liberty.
She was with the Liberty.
And she led them to the conference finals.
Right.
They lost to Indiana. Yeah, she was very fun to watch. That season with the Liberty, that first year, the 2010 season, I was covering a lot of the games that year. I remember interviewing her after one of the games that year and doing a story on her for the radio. And yeah, she was fun to watch. She was, like you said, she was a bucket, as they said.
Yeah, she was.
And
Had the craziest crossovers.
Yeah. Fun to watch.
Nothing you could do.
Yeah.
2 or 3 defenders she'll shoot over.
Yeah.
I think she's the leading scorer for the Liberty still.
Is she really?
It's either her or Tina Thompson. Not Tina Thompson, sorry. Tina Charles.
Oh, wow.
Either her or Tina Charles, but she's up there.
And she wasn't even there for that long. She was there, for about 3 or 4 years with the Liberty? Cabby?
About.
Yeah. So, wow, for her to be the all-time leading scorer for the franchise.
She should be second or third. I know Charles is number 1.
I would expect that to fall. One of the 3, if not all 3 of them, stars on the current team. Sabrina Ionescu, Brianna, and John Cole Jones. I would think they would.
Brianna hasn't been there that long. Yeah. I know Sabrina has played her entire career with the Liberty for her 5th season, but
yeah, like Cap. I don't think Cappy. I'm trying to remember when Cappy's last year was, but I don't remember her being there that long.
2014?
It might have been
14, 15?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
But my vote is for Maya Moore, of course.
Yeah.
One of the greatest.
And also, Cappy went to Rutgers. She was there with Vivian C. Stringer, so she had a nice run at Rutgers also. But yeah,
that's when you were put onto her, right?
You know what? I actually didn't know who she was until like the WNBA.
Okay.
Because and then I realized, I discovered that she, I think so. I covered the Rutgers women's team, the 07-08 team. That was the first year after Cappy left. So Cappy was there. No. Cappy was there 2 previous years. So when I was covering the Rutgers, I knew like Cappy used to go here, and then I was like, okay, yeah.
So we chose Maya Moore over Cappy Pondexter. Moving on in Region C of our bracket, and moving on to Region D. This is a very difficult one. Not too difficult, but interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Region D: Cynthia Cooper versus Caitlin Clark.
Wow. Yeah.
Caitlin Clark.
You're tough.
Took in the first 4 in, so that's how she made the 8th seed versus Cynthia Cooper. Yeah. And Cynthia Cooper, 4-time WNBA champion with the Houston Comets. Yeah. Not 1, not 2, but 4 back to back. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 Finals MVP. So she was the best player all 4 years on that team for Houston. 2-time MVP in '97, the first inaugural. She's the first MVP ever, and in '98, back to back. And this was all in her late 30s. Mm-hmm. So if you know, she played with Cheryl, she played with Pam, and the McGee sisters.
Yeah, at USC.
At USC.
And won championships there.
Right. But had to go overseas because the league, the WNBA, still hadn't started here in the States. So for those college players who wanted to continue playing basketball after college, they would have to go play overseas. And she came in, I mean, it was probably beneficial to her. You learn a lot. I mean, overseas probably had the best competition at the time. That's where everyone would go, and actually made money. But she came in to the WNBA ready, ahead of her time, or ahead of all the other players coming straight out of college.
Yeah.
And she just immediately dominated, starting with the dynasty, just being so confident, already having a lot under her belt.
Yeah, she led the Houston Comets the first 4 years of the WNBA. The Houston Comets won the WNBA championship, and Cynthia Cooper, there were three primary teams, three major market teams that the league began with were the New York Liberty, Houston Comets, and LA Sparks. And so those were kind of the three major cities. There were other cities in the league, but those were the three premier cities. So where when the league was first announced, they had a representative from the New York Liberty, the LA Sparks, and the Houston Comets. Basically, those three teams had
Lobo,
a handpicked. They had a handpicked star on their team.
Lobo, Leslie, and
Lobo,
Cynthia,
who was a UConn star, went to New York Liberty. Lisa Leslie, USC, LA Sparks, and Houston Comets. Cheryl Swoops, who played college at Texas Tech, was handpicked to go to Houston. So a lot of people didn't even know who Cynthia Cooper was. You know what I'm saying? Cheryl Swoops was supposed to be the superstar of the team.
Right.
And
she did play great. She won MVP.
Yeah. Cheryl Swoops.
Right.
Yeah, but I think Cheryl Swoops had the first year or two, she had either she had an injury or she had a kid. And so she wasn't as effective the first couple of years. And Cynthia Cooper was just took over from the beginning.
But I think she just came in with so much confidence already.
Yeah,
from being able to play overseas it was oh no, it's my turn to shine out. I've been waiting for this. She was in her 30s. She knew she didn't have that much left in her career, probably 6 years. And she definitely took advantage of that and impacted Houston. She set the blueprint for winning in the WNBA.
Yeah,
a lot of people wanted to be like Cynthia Cooper after that.
Yeah, and to your point, because there was no WNBA after Cynthia Cooper finished college, she had to go overseas. So a lot of American basketball fans, unless you were a college basketball fan in the 80s, a woman college basketball fan in the 80s when Cynthia was playing for USC, you didn't know who she was. And so, so she kind of just came on the scene and was wow. And she was, she's definitely going to be in the conversation at the end, unless we get upset here. So let's see. Cynthia.
If you ask me, I'm definitely voting Cynthia Cooper.
Oh yeah, I know.
I understand what Caitlin Clark has really brought, and we can't, dismiss that because she really has revolutionized the media. Has brought, but it's a different time, there wasn't social media then,
right?
It didn't work like that. It was just what Cynthia Cooper was able to do with her opportunity. She was like, this is my opportunity, I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna give it the best I could, and just setting that blueprint for the WNBA.
So
there's no player like Cynthia Cooper.
Yeah, this matchup is actually CC versus CC.
CC versus CC, and it's the first dynasty ever. No other team has been able to win not one or two, but not even 3 championships back to back.
Right.
So imagine doing 4 and winning the MVP 4 times. It's a lot.
Do you know who almost did 4 straight around the same time?
Who?
The Yankees. They were going for
98, 97, and 99?
98, 99, 2001. 2001, they were in the World Series and lost in Game 7. They were winning in the 9th inning, Game 7. Oof. Unfortunately, Mariano blew it against Arizona and we lost. Yeah. But, 4-peat is crazy. You know what I'm saying? If the Yankees had done a 4-peat, that would have been crazy. But, it's amazing. Cynthia Cooper, Houston Comets. It's a shame that Houston Comets.
That team is coming soon. I would hope that. I think Texas is big enough to have more than one team. Okay. They Dallas, before being Dallas, it was Tulsa Shock. Yeah. Now they brought it to Texas. They used to have the San Antonio Stars before they went to Vegas. So I think it's definitely time to bring the Houston Comets back. I think they'll have a great fan base. They have great weather out there. Players will love to go to Houston. Great food, environment.
They have a great tradition.
They do.
They have a great tradition. There should be a team in Houston because they got some serious. You start a league winning 4 straight championships, you got a lot of fans
Of course, you know of course you do. And people post about it all the time. Like, when is Houston coming back? When is Houston coming back? Not only that, they have great college teams that really support. So I know they would go out and support the WNBA in Houston.
Yeah, but you know what? Oh wait, Caitlin Clark just said, "Oh, she said that she's the all-time leading scorer." So she said she has a puncher's chance. I don't know. She's trying to throw a haymaker.
If we do this tournament again in 10 years, things might change. Caitlin Clark has the ability to lead the league in assists. Her first year was insane last year.
Speaking of that, she has not played in a while, right?
She has not played in a while. Hurt. Yeah. Her team is going through it. Not only has she been hurt, Sydney Colson is out for the season. Ari McDonald, who they signed, has been out for the season. They signed Odyssey Sims for a hardship contract. A great point guard, underrated, should have been on the team. So great pick for Indiana. They still have been playing okay. They have Aaliyah Boston, Natasha Howard. Aaliyah has been playing great, all-star second half of the season as well. So I think the Indiana Fever should be just okay. Waiting for Caitlin Clark to return.
So they have a chance to make the playoffs.
Yeah, they're in the top 8 seed. Let me tell you exactly what seed they're in right now.
That'd be cool if Caitlin Clark can make it back for the playoffs.
She made the playoffs in her first year, right? First round.
Yeah, and got beat.
Something interesting about the playoffs this year is, as you know, last season, New York Liberty played the Atlanta Dream in the first round, and the New York Liberty swept the Atlanta Dream 2 games at home because the format is 2-2, then 1-1, then they go to the other to the away. For
some reason, I don't even remember them playing Atlanta last year.
Yeah, they played them in the first round, but it was...
Did you go to any of the games?
It was a sweep. Yes, I went to the home games. Yeah. I didn't go to the round after that, which was Aces, but I went to the finals after that one.
Right.
But yeah, I was there in the first round, Atlanta versus... the Liberty versus Atlanta. But I'm actually excited about this new format. So the Liberty... If it was repeating the scenario from last year, Liberty will play the first game at home, then they'll go to Atlanta for the second game, and then bring it back at home for the first game. Sucks because you only get to see your team one time, especially if you know they're gonna beat them in an away game. But it's good for the teams, so other teams' fans. Like, they finally made the playoffs.
It used to be the first 2 at home, and then if it won the third game was on the other team's home court. Was that
right?
Which is tough, you know.
Yeah, so exactly. Imagine,
yeah. You don't want to play. Have game 3. Okay, even if you got the first 2 at home, have game 3 on the lower seeds home court. Yeah, wow.
And let's say you drop one at home, which is rare because it's usually for the first round the most dominant seed just sweeps. But if you do drop one at home, now you have to play away, and it gives the lower seed that momentum, definitely. Especially with their fans. Not even sure they were gonna make it to the playoffs, you know. So to have that energy, but it's good for the fans. The fans deserve to see their team play before they get eliminated, especially if they worked so hard all season to make the playoffs. So I like this new format.
Yes, definitely, no doubt. So we'll be looking forward to that. It'll be coming up soon. The Liberty in the playoffs. Yeah, Caitlin Clark. I saw Angel Reese. Her coach got fired, right?
Yeah, Tyler Marsh. He got fired. There's another coach who also got fired. They need to fire Dallas head coach, but that's another story. Chicago at the 12th seed right now. 12th seed, 8-25.
Wow. Yikes. Yeah, you know what? Good thing for Angel Reese is... Because she has not played bad, but 8-25. Yeah,
she hasn't played bad.
That's a miserable season.
I was just about to say that, but it is miserable, especially when you come from college where you're used to winning.
Yeah. But for her, you know, the fact that Caitlin Clark is not playing either, has not played in a while, because Caitlin Clark was balling, it would be a real ugly season for Angel Reese, and I'm sure she would be even more, because you know she's frustrated, but I'm sure she would be very frustrated if Caitlin Clark was playing right now, balling and winning. But
Indiana is still in playoff contention, so it's like Caitlin might not be balling, but they're at the they're in the playoffs, and not only that, they made the playoffs last year.
But at least Angel does not got to hear the Caitlin Clark noise, because she would if Caitlin Clark was playing with a record at 8-25 for Angel.
But what I would like to see for Chicago is, it's too late for them now, but Camila Cardoso is someone who hasn't been playing bad, but I would like to see more aggressiveness from her. I think she gets not carried away, but she gets away with a lot from her height, just being 6'7". But that's sometimes not enough. I think she's too shy or too nice. Sometimes you really have to come in with that attitude, and you could be 6'7", but you have to show that presence, that 6'7" presence on the court.
Okay, because I haven't seen her play much.
I mean, I haven't been watching Chicago as much either.
I mean, but I've seen her out there at times, going back South Carolina days, where she was pushing chicks,
and that's what I would love to see.
Flaw J's brother had to jump out on the court. You know what I'm saying?
That's how you know it was serious. She was giving people business in college. Hair pulls, brothers coming out the stands.
So I'm surprised to hear that.
Yeah. She needs to play more aggressive. I feel like nobody would be able to catch a rebound if she really placed herself and showed that presence. I think she just sometimes gets a little too, I don't know if it's shy or lackadaisical, but I would like to see more from Camila Cardoso.
And how are her numbers? Because I know Angel Reese numbers are excellent from what I can see. Let
me give you the.
So she's Angel Reese. Angel Reese gets like a double almost every game. And what do you think? Well, 8-25. Yikes! That's really bad. Is there a team with a worse record? What, the Connecticut?
Yeah, the Connecticut Sun, and that's only because they're 13 teams now.
And they blew it up last year. So.
I mean, they beat the Liberty a couple days ago.
Yeah.
But that was
they were expecting to be bad though.
Yeah.
They blew it up.
I mean, the Sun were expecting to be bad this season.
Yeah.
With all the trades they made. And we didn't talk about the trade that the Minnesota made, which was adding Dejanay Carrington.
Okay.
Last time we spoke, Dejanay was on the Dallas Wings, and she was left all alone there by Nelissa Smith, her girlfriend, who was traded to the Aces.
Yeah.
But now she found a way out. Now she's in Minnesota. How much more dangerous does that make Minnesota? And adding most improved player last year to your team, to your roster.
Yeah. Now, Dejanay, so I hear the strength of her game is her defense.
Definitely her defense, but she can go get a bucket. She can create her own shot, but defense is definitely her strong suit. And what got her on the court with the Sun, because she started off with the Sun off the bench. I mean, she was playing with people like JJ, Brianna Jones, Dewana Bonner, Alyssa Thomas, and it was straight stars in Connecticut for a long time. So she had to earn her starting spot. And she did that by playing defense. She got on the court by playing defense, and then she worked on her shot. She worked on her 3-point shooting, and now it's really come all together for her.
My question is, who is the general manager of the Connecticut Sun? Because that's a stacked lineup that they had. And
they did.
Why did they break it up? You know what I'm saying? I don't get it.
I mean, they made the finals 3-4 times and so close, but never won. Dewana Bonner on her last, on the lower end of her career.
Even before, why did they let Jonquel Jones go? You know what I'm saying?
You had two great centers of Brianna Jones and Jonquel Jones.
Right.
I really don't know why they let her go. I would have stayed with Jonquel Jones. She was the 2021 MVP during that time. I mean, a season before she got traded to the Liberty, but
now Brianna Jones. So this is Jonquel Jones' third year on the Liberty. So before Jonquel Jones last season on the Sun, was Brianna Jones also on the Sun still?
Last season. Now she's with Atlanta.
Oh, so this is Brianna Jones' first year off Connecticut.
Yes, this is everyone is no longer. None of those players are no longer on the Sun.
So Jonquel Jones, they really started breaking up that core when they let Jonquel Jones go to Liberty.
Right.
Was that a trade, or did she leave on her own as a free agent?
No, she was a free agent.
Oh, so she left willingly.
Right. And the core gave it one more shot without JJ.
Right.
So you had Brianna Jones stayed, Alyssa Thomas.
I was trying to figure out how they when I said break up, I mean like all four of them. So one of them when the first one
right. So JJ left, and then they had one more season, one more shot at it.
And they played against her, I remember.
Right, in the East second round, I believe.
Wow.
Liberty versus Sun. But I really love this move for Minnesota. Not too good for the Liberty adding Dejanay Carrington, but I think this will really take them over the top. And they've been playing great despite not having Nafisa Collier, who is their MVP. I think might be the league MVP. And they still have been able to maintain that winning level 6-game winning streak without her. So they're definitely looking even more dangerous now, adding Dejanay.
So you know what? My guy Dave German, he listens all the time to our show, and he just texted me. He said that the number 1 overall recruit at a high school in the women's game, her name is Kate Harpering. She's the daughter of a former NBA player, Matt Harpering. He's actually a University of North Carolina alum. David, he's a big North Carolina Tar Heel alum. He loves Tar Heel sports. He just said that she's going to Carolina.
Oh, yes, I did see that actually.
Kate Harpering. Can't
wait to see that SEC matchup with her and then Aaliyah. What's her last name? She just committed to Oklahoma, I believe.
Oh, really?
Another really high recruit from Texas.
Okay.
The SEC is stacked.
Yes.
SEC has always been stacked, but in the women's game, it's definitely...
Carolina's an ACC.
ACC? Oh, the Tar Heels?
Tar Heels, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So it's NC State, I believe.
NC State and North Carolina are both in the ACC, so South Carolina's an SEC.
Okay. So South Carolina, LSU... Texas.
Yeah.
Texas is now in the SEC.
Yeah. Georgia, SEC, like Tennessee, Vanderbilt. Yeah. But all of them right there in the South.
Right there in the ACC.
But it's so that's exciting to Kate Harper. I had not heard of her before now. Very cool. And so the Connecticut Sun, they
and they got a new player, the Connecticut Sun. I forgot to mention that. A crazy trade. Aaliyah Edwards is now a Sun.
Oh, she
was just drafted last year.
The
year before that to
that's the Washington.
So Washington over Angel Reese. Washington had 1 pick before Chicago, and they chose Aaliyah Edwards, and I'm surprised they kind of put that pick to waste and traded her. I know they have 2 great picks, 2 great rookies from this year's draft, Kiki Rioffin and Sonia, who both made the All-Star game, but Leah Edwards also made the All-Star game. And to have 3 young players with so much talent, I would think Washington would want to develop that.
Yeah. Definitely.
And giving her away for nothing.
Yeah. And and Aaliyah Edwards, she played for UConn, so she gets to go back to Connecticut. Is she from Connecticut?
She's not from Connecticut. She's from Canada. Originally from Canada, plays for the Canada team. But she won't be there long. Connecticut Sun reported to move to Boston soon.
Oh, so that's going to happen?
It's official. Oh, really? It came on ESPN. Boston will be buying the Connecticut Sun, which I'm really excited for. They deserve to be in a bigger market, easier place to sell more tickets. You're in the city, so.
But I gotta say, shout out to Connecticut, because that area, of course, with the UConn college women's team, so much success that the Connecticut fan base, it seems like, I'm not sure, but it seems like that would be a really good place for women's pro team, just because so much interest in women.
And they did show out since 2003. Like Connecticut definitely had a great fan base.
It's a shame they never were able to win a championship. With all the success that the women's college basketball team had, and like you were talking about it, they came close to winning several times. Okay, so you know what? So before we go, our tournament bracket now. How many? How many?
We just did the first round, which was first versus a seed.
Right. And there's another first round still, right?
That's all. That's all on the first round. We're done. We moved on. So we have Diana Taurasi moving on, Lisa Leslie,
right?
Cynthia Cooper, and Maya Moore.
So and what are all the names who are remaining?
So remaining, we have in Region A, we have the number 2 seed versus the 7th seed, Sue Bird versus Tisha Paninchero, and 3rd seed Cheryl Swoop versus 6th seed Yolanda Griffin, 4th seed Becky Hammond versus 5th seed Katie Smith. Region B, we just had Lisa Leslie versus Cheryl Miller, Lisa Leslie winning. 2 and 7, 2 Lauren Jackson versus 7 Penny Taylor, 3 Sylvia Fowles versus 6 Elena Deladon, and 4 Tina Charles versus 5 Lindsay Whalen. For Region B, coming next week, Region C, we had Maya Moore versus Cappy, with Maya Moore winning. Moving on to the next round, we have 2 Tamika Catchings versus 7 Simone Augustus, 3 Tina Thompson versus 6 Swin Cash, and 4 Brittany Griner versus 5 Angel McCourthy. And Region D, Last but not least, 1 versus 8, we had Cynthia Cooper beating Caitlin Clark. 2, Candace Parker versus 7, Dawn Staley. 3, Brianna Stewart versus 6, Shamika Holtzclaw. And 4, Asia Wilson versus 5, Nneka Agumbake. Still left in our WNBA Who is the GOAT women's tournament.
Yes, a lot of great names, a lot of great matchups coming up. I'm looking forward to it, and it's only going to get tougher as each round goes on, because the ones for this next round, the ones who are left, the matchups that you just mentioned, are a lot of tough ones. So only going to get tougher. So, folks, like I said when we came on, Harlem Week is going on right now. Whcr is going to be broadcasting live from very soon out there up until about 5, 6, 7 o'clock, something like that. And I'll be headed out there in a little while after I do my WBAI show from 1 to 2 o'clock. So I'm going to sign off now, and you can join me at 1 o'clock at WBAI 99.5. And you can also keep it here for the day, most of the day. And we'll be broadcasting from Harlem Week. So will WBAI. I believe that the 2 tents are next to each other, and I'll be out there. So
you'll have one for the one tent, one for the other.
Yeah. And I'll be telling other people in Harlem who are walking by why they have to listen to this show and to this radio station and to WBI and the show there. All right. So, all right, folks. So we are getting off now, and
thank you for listening to WACR 90.3 FM, the voice of Harlem.
Yes, WACR Sports.
2 Harlem kids. We love Harlem Week, right?
Yes, definitely. For Kayla Abreu, Women's Hoops, you can check her out on Instagram. WOMENHOPSS. Follow me on Women Hoops on Instagram, and tune in to the Liberty on Tuesday as there's the 4th and last matchup. Finals rematch. Liberty have lost the last 3, so let's see if we can redeem ourselves with the last Minnesota Lynx matchup. Make sure to tune into that on Tuesday. Yes. So, all right, folks. Catch you all next week. Have a great Sunday.
See ya.